Okay, can you see me? Can you hear me? Hopefully... Hopefully there's at least a little less lag. I should be up... whoops. Okay, it seems I'm back up. Anyways... Um... Let's lower some more options. If that does something. Okay, and now we just hope. Hopefully there's less lag. Anyways. This is what... Anyways, let's actually get to the game, sorry. Assume mode, free mode, challenge mode. Free mode just allows you to play as any map that you've unlocked, which right now it's a Hulao Gate and the Yellow Turban Rebellion. But let's do what you're actually waiting for. Let's do mode. Load game. No data. Who do you want me to play as? There are three kingdoms for now, three options. So I had in, I hate Wii, Shu, or Wu. Up to you. I've 100% in this game before, so I know what to do. Who it is? Sun Si, Sun Shansang, or Zhu Yu. Generally I consider Zhou Yu the best, but I haven't played in a while, so probably rusty. But I'd say Zhou Yu's the best for now. But you can pick. Okay. Start at Hulao Gate. First off, press select. It takes that one. Then press select again. And you can click on certain things. For example, then I think you get the point. Then even stuff that isn't highlighted is normally forces raised by local warlords and augmented by one shout or the dawn joke and it's covered. And so, I'll get into the mission first. as you can see, there, as you'll soon find out, the timeline in here is wonky. Select destination area and press the A button to move. Unable to move when any units occupy the same area. A button. The current area will start a search for that area for help items, etc. And then that's the R button. That's not what I meant. This is the map. As you can see, it's a lot more. You can see how different it is from actual Dynasty Warriors, but. And then here's the armor. Right now, show you only have the Iron Blade Metal effects. Attack +1, defense +1 is relatively simple. And then, answering ability info. And you see in the bottom right, there is a weird circle. Each of these can be up. You'll see. I'll show you. I don't know why I'm talking. Wait, you can also go around. And then look around the map. So let's go right now. Swordsman. Level 2, Morale 100. There are 15 sword fighters, 3 15 swordsmen, 3 spearmen, no archers, bow. And then the swordsman, the commander, quote unquote, is added on top of that. So there should be 19 enemies here. And so, for combat, here's A and B. B allows you to do a quick 1-2-3 combo. And then A, depending on how long you click the button, allows you to do various things. So you've seen a few things. Basically, pressing A is the strong attack, the red, and depending on how much of the 3-hit combo you've done, it'll change. Pressing none is assault, just straight shot forward. 1 is daze, become a dizzy. 2 is chain. And as you can see, by upgrading the ability in the bottom left and bottom right, you actually get more. However, the secret is, swordsmen really hate reach, the spin attack. Anyways, it's hard to explain a lot of this, actually. And then Ella's guarding. You know what? This isn't going well. I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna do better this time. And I'm gonna show you the tutorial first, because I'm kind of speaking gibberish, but I know I'm speaking gibberish. I put like 300 plus hours into this game, so I know it's far too much. Not relevant. L button tells the minimap. R button to the armor quickly. Controls and battle phase. Go pattern, duh. A button. Execute charge attack. That is the normal, like, assault just do in front. Or, no, never mind. That's something in general. No, no, L button is guard. R button is power up. Press this button to power up the ability marked on the ability panel on the bottom right of the battle screen. Every single character has a unique order of the ability panel. So, for example, Zhou has chain the first. But not everyone does. And no one has the exact same order of 6. You have to go through in order in order to get to each one. Sorry, pause button. Kind of the most relevant thing. And you can just go straight in with this. Anyway, this is what happens when I'm actually making an effort. As you can see, you can actually juggle them after they're dead. Swordsmen are by far the worst to deal with. Like, by far. And I missed. I didn't make it in time. The chain is very easy to consider with. Yes, exactly. I've learned how to do it with basically everyone. I've played every character in the game beyond level 20. Pay for cards, play on hands. You can read. Now I go back. In an effort to make my way there. Archers are now much easier to deal with. The gauge at the bottom right is blinking. Pressing the R button to power up the ability with the marker. As mentioned. And then, significant damage boost by just... Triumph. If you get a Triumph, it restores a little bit of your HP at the end. Very important for self-sustainment. I'm gonna do a quick save because for some reason quick saves are broken, and you can actually just keep going and go back to them if things fail. Zhao Ken. 10 spearmen, 8 bowmen, and the commander. The enemy officer. Either 3 consecutive hits by a sword or spear, or 1 hit by an arrow. So here's the thing. 3 hit. If you get hit by the end of a 3-hit combo, you always lose a powered-up ability. You always lose the first one in order. So, for example, if I get hit by a 3-hit combo, which I'm on hard mode, so I have pretty often, I lose some spear. Not some spear. I lose some of the chain. Then I lose another chain, then I lose the sword, which is Valor. So I need to be able to make sure that I don't get hit. A 3-hit combo will always do it, an arrow will sometimes do it. Sometimes. And then the commander will sometimes come out early. And you can see there's elemental options. And then... Yeah. And then if you be an officer, it is always basically 5. Point. And then whenever Pyramid gets dropped, this guy appears. He will always die in 5 hits, which is exactly enough for you to get another green circle filled. Anyways, I keep getting victories, but yeah. And then now some reinforcements show up. It's not showing the enemy. It's top priority. Technically, you don't actually have to. It's not a lose condition to have a little bit advantage. You can just skip. There are so many alternate win conditions in this game. It's amazing. Which I don't think we'll be seeing anything about. Alternate way to win. Maybe I'll show them on my 100% file. Yeah, I'll do intended first, and then I'll port over my 100% save file somehow. I'll find a way. And a treasure box found. New weapon obtained. Soldiers are running up fast, but do not supplies. Fun fact. The Allied forces morale has decreased. From here on, for the next 8 or 9 turns or something, your morale will decrease by, I want to say, 4 or 5? No, 3 or 4 every turn. Every turn. And you have to deal with the consequences. And morale is, just like in Dynasty Warriors, morale is everything. You have good enough morale, you can win. If you don't have good enough morale, your commander can lose against a grunt. If you have good enough morale, then the enemy final boss will just never be able to beat any of your anyone. However, you'll have to always kill them. Anyways, moving on. I also forgot to check the weapon. Anyways. Run against exit marks appearing on the battlefield, and it's going to attack the same direction twice to run. And then you can see am not getting a single triumph. I want to show you. I want to show things. Oh well. Guess no triumph for me. Anyways. 2 Gen's force has been annihilated. Now swordsman. But their weakness, swordsman's weakness is so much worse, generally. Chain is broken for both extending combos and, yeah, a lot of things. Oh, of course now I get to try them. Oh well. Draft fly that thought that would be. Yeah, words. Words are words, I'm sorry. I haven't streamed for 2 months. I'm rusty at this. And this even has a pretty generous buffer system. Oh, and I always keep... I'm not sure how much of this game is making sense to you, admittedly. But we're working on it. And now level up. Life, Museo, attack, defense, movement. Since I was using that middle weapon, I gained a significant amount of weapon experience on it. However, any weapon you didn't use at entire level, you get 3. Any weapon, and if you use the weapon for the entire level and it already just leveled up, you get 5. So you want to switch around pretty often. I've forgotten how to think about chances. Words. And he never shows up again. Anyways, as you can see, the other option that's shown up. Wow, there goes the black. Anyways, how is it lagging every time I do something? Weapon attack, and then if you press R, range defense is. The weapon special is the Valor, the sword on the ability scroll. When you level that up, you get these bonuses. So this is around plus 30 attack. Range defense plus parry ratio. I'm not sure what parry ratio does. Because it doesn't tell you anywhere, you just have to figure it out. Range defense, I'm pretty sure it just takes less damage from bows and such. Either way, keeping the Iron Blade on. From camp screen, you can see what your ability info has done with level 2 equips. So, defense plus 1, 480, attack plus 1. No, that's not it, because that's for something else. First off, parrying is not a thing. You just have block and not block. Anyways, let's see if I can show you the thing that makes this game the most fun. Let's see if I can do it. I should be able to. Okay. And now if I gotta try him, while I'm on player phase. Player move. Not only do I get that little health regen, I get to move again. Only once, but I get to move again. Which means that if you are able to triumph across every fight, you can basically speed across the map. Ooh, dim sum found. Back life increased by 10. However, the counterpoint of this is if you do so bad, take so long, you get a close call, you skip your next turn. However, that requires you to do literally double as bad as getting a triumph. As missing a triumph. Do wrong. As you can see, Luby did actually do some damage. The commanders do give some amount of damage, so it's not as if they're useless. And its commander has an axe. And as you see, you can get knocked down. Which means that something like that. If you get knocked down, which only happens from enemy officers, you also lose a thing. You also lose your ability. However, something the game never tells you is, if you know Super Smash Brothers, there's something called teching, where if you hit the shield button just before hitting the ground, you can get back up on your feet. It's inconsistent, but that's a thing here. If you hit block as you're hitting the ground, you just land mid-block and don't lose any ability. However, it's not very... I do it like 30% of the time, but 30% is still pretty big. Zhao words affected by Lubu. You can beat Lubu as you expect, but I would not recommend. Boo boo! Yes. Daze? I never used Daze, but it had some very weird properties that... But you can do it. It's not impossible. For a variety of reasons. I might even try it once or twice. I think you can even do it on like turn 1. I think it's totally possible to win outright here. But the way you do it is interesting. Oh, and speaking of, wait, what? Oh, I didn't have one at all in the first place, so I know. Anyways. This is an example of why triumphing is so good. And then this is the upgraded version. And as you can see, it got so much better. That's the power of that ability wheel in the bottom right. It's even good for combos. The problem is, it's lagged. So you have to get very far into the ability wheel to deal with it. And now, because I triumphed here, I can go in up. I can get here faster. And now we want to show it here. Good work, Sinjin. My army will now defend the main camp. And defeat conditions change under any round. What have you achieved as army leader? I don't know how to do this right. Because I know that this is actually malleable depending on what your answers end up being. But how well you've done on the map, I don't know the specifics. I've tried to figure out the specifics. I have failed. So, I might put more effort into figuring this out later. But for now, I don't have any real info. But you can get a good amount of reward from this. Anyways, we keep going. And now, as you can see, the circle has gotten much better. And just like in normal Dynasty Warriors, you can get very addicting just mowing things down. Big whoosh. Yes. The biggest of whoosh. And you saw how much he got juggled. That was like 4 after hit deaths. That was still a victory. Definitely. Another level. Defense plus 50. And now it's at 20, now it's going to be consistently at plus 5, remember. It is. And if you go over tiles you've been on already, you can go twice as fast. The blue tiles are the ones you've already been to, so you can go double speed on them. However, if you go 2 spaces, you can only land on another blue tile. And easy. And this is just where the carnage happens. Where the Frosty Boy comes in. See, there's a tech. Come on, I'm just using the Motu now. Is there any... Let me check where the... Okay. So, Fane, I need to ask you this now. Am I going to go fight Lubu? Because he's going the direction of the East Gate. So if I try to fight him, I have to commit now. I'm pretty sure it won't be soft locked if I try. pretty sure it's just possible. But it'll be tough. Entirely up to you. You've been passed? Okay. Understood. So technically there's a soft time limit, but essentially no it's not. Oh, and here's... And those are the items, those are the collectibles, those are the meat buns show up and such. So you need to beat 300 enemies. Archers are pitifully weak for some reason. Anyways. Nah, I wouldn't agree. I don't think they're a pain at all. Like, from level 1 to level 99, you always want to see them. At least in here. Sorry, I'm skipping the text because I'm too used to this. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah. But even still, some of the specific lines are fun sometimes. Oh, and I'm just realizing... Oh wait, no, I'm not realizing. I was about to say I'm doing something stupid, but no. I didn't get the chance to. Anyways, yeah, pretty different from... and now we're level 4 again. Cap plus 50. Now it's 353. That's pretty consistent unless you change things. Anyways, pretty different gameplay-wise, but it's still, I think, recognizable from Dynasty Warriors. Anyway, let's see what the new weapon is. There's still nothing on these fronts, so... Why does it lag so much in here? Short katana. Still no prerequisites? And if I switch, it's attack plus Muso accumulation. That's not accuracy as one would think. It's accumulation. You get your Muso faster using this. However, that's not really relevant, honestly. But it's still nice. It's a bit stronger than my old weapon. Miru, and as you can see, the Valor has reset, so I have to get it all over again if I switch weapons. And just barely a try. Which means I can make it to Gumjuo. I don't know. Okay. Prepare yourself, Gumjuo. One tile, one turn sooner. He has 10 of every kind of swordsman. And when you see him, you'll realize that not all commanders are reskins. Anyways, where are they? There they are. Whoops. Anyways. Anyways, anyways, not as difficult, but still, he is a... I didn't even get to show... For his 3-hit combo, he does a butt slam. He just ground pounds the ground like the fatso he is. It's hilarious. And I didn't show it, because I'm an idiot. And his troops deserted him at the very last moment. But actually not... No, I didn't not show it because I'm an idiot. I did it because... I'll show you. Anyways. Fun fact, this scene happens on every single route in the game, including Lu Bu's route. Punching your weakling. Alone now after retreat. And I don't think he shows up again in this route. Anyways. This is where... Yeah. As you can see, it keeps track of their ability points, depending on how many of the ability levels you kept up until the end of the chapter, end of the battlefield. You get a certain amount of points, and if you get enough points, you actually get a weapon out of it. This is how you usually get the majority of weapons. Also, 420 KOs exactly. Haha. Goes to the Shandong. They failed to capture into Fengzu. Liuxun's last bastion, Blue Castle. Let's see, what does the armory have in store for us? As you can see, River Master is over here, so we can't access it right now. But eventually you will. When it does, we'll have Life Drain. I don't know what happens to make it lag every time we go into the armory, but oh well. Anyways, Sun Jian is still alive. Fun facts. However, Sun Si will still take command. And Sun Jian will just stay off on the sidelines. It'll just be Zhou Yu and Ren Gai. I think it changes depending on the... If you're playing at Sun Si, Sun Jian will still be here as a leader, I believe. I'm not sure. One castle. I love pressing select sometimes to see what random things are enabled. So we are going pincer attack. We are heading straight left. Liang and Taishi Fi. Taishi Fi. That's gonna be complicated. Sending reinforcements. Soon. When John forgive me, we can just go to the sun now. For some reason, sun is not highlighted here, but it is. Yeah. Over here. Victory conditions change. She must now be both crews. I'll have to resist. I'll do it later. Yen made a tweet that I really wanted to respond to, but no, I'm not gonna. Anyways. Anyways. Simple enough to triumph. Yes, but here's the thing. Yes, most recent tweet. My idea was to just respond hi. Just to that tweet. Just say hi in response to the tweet. I don't know. Just full chaos gremlin. I am hopeless. Most hopeless of fruits. Ooh, new weapon. Let's see if I can actually use this one. Nope, I cannot use this one either. I thought I saw land right there. Oh, and as you see, the supply unit, the white guy, I can't believe I'm calling him the white guy, but still, they run away if you don't attack, if you leave them be for too long. So you can't just leave them on the field. And there can only be one spawns at a time, with very rare exceptions. I might... Yeah. You can just skip abilities on the bottom if you want. I'm never going to use days, so I'm going to see if I can skip that and get it last. See if I can get other things faster. At your level. Three, 5, 3 again. 500 enemies beaten. 2 Speaking of fortress. Round priest. And find you here. For some reason, I claim you will eventually bow. Watch out, Sunstone. What are you calling up for? Words. Words, complicated words. Uh, what's this? Ugh. Get standard victory, but I couldn't do anything beyond that anyways. It couldn't get a close call. I'll challenge you to the and the thing, when an enemy phase, you do not get the option to put a pin. Unfortunately. Yeah. Just swipe the arrows. But it's not very consistent. I mean, it's not very consistent, but it's good for, like, if you're deciding to go just combo city, you can just kind of just try to ignore the arrows and hope that it works. But if you're trying to actually just hit the arrows just for the sake of hitting the arrows, would not recommend. But it makes the arrows much less of a hassle for when you're dealing with other enemies. And I got with an extra combo, I got it at the very end. Anyways. Little fun fact about how these work. How the enemy, when there's an uneven amount of, like, for example, spears, swords, and bows, more of the, less used one will you place near the front. So that the back is almost exclusively the most used type. Instead of being spread out evenly like you'd expect. Why they did this? I don't know. But it makes it easier to predict things. Okay. Let me be honest. I do not remember whether I should be continuing to go down, or if I can go right. So I have saved here. You get to choose. Down or right. Down it is. And they always kill both those troops at the exact same time. So make sure that the fun scripted shenanigans. As you can see, there was a lot of archers there, and now they're all gone. And now from here on, it's only spearmen the rest of the way. Everything is lost in a retreat. Oh. It appears that down was incorrect. But Lysian's going this way already. So, let's get back there. Anyways, let's look at Taishi C, because I haven't shown it yet. Level 8. 0 swordsman, 0 spearman, 0 bowman. By himself. Something... By the way, something I might have mentioned. Might have made a mistake not mentioning. You'll see right here. I might have made a mistake not mentioning. Taishi C. We had beat Taishi C in the past. And then I just stun lock because funny. Ugh, ran out of luck this time. Close call. This is what a close call looks like. Unfortunately, you don't get, Taishi C's force have been violated. You do not recruit Taishi C. Taishi C. unless you are playing specifically as some team. No one else. If you play against anyone else, you will not get it. And you will be down an ally unit for the rest of the fight. For the rest of the campaign. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. I just bullied that poor archer. He was dead for like 7 attacks. This needs to miss you now. Oh well, victory, I guess. Help something. And now it works. Something rolls of blue. Underneath the sunshine, they're strongly united. We have left. Anyways. I don't remember if you can go through the castle if you so choose, but we'll find out. I love how there are 5 bowmen in this fight, as you saw, and 4 of them were right there. Everyone else is swordsman. That's the last bowman of the fight. Everyone else is swordy. Come on. Please get out of the way. Was that enough to... Let me... Let's I can! Okay. Now we go to this. And use that weapon. it reduces our stats, but as you can see, Life Drain at the second Valor level is exactly what it sounds like. Oh, and another new weapon. Okay. We'll look at that one too, I guess. Chen Qi, Yan Wang, and Wen Chao. Liu Yang, my Lord Wen Chao, Grand Seal, Birds, Words, etc. Oh, it was... Okay, so this is... First off, the first elemental one we have. This is Vorpal. Random crits on the stronger attacks. So, like, on the very end of, like, the charge attacks, those can now deal insta-crits to non-boss enemies. It's significantly stronger on all fronts. However, I'm going to use this weapon because I want to get the extra weapon experience. You'll see. Anyways. And you can see the weapons look a little different, but not that much. And you can see the life bar going up little by little. Yep, Vorpal is very fun. There's Vorpal, there's Poison, Fire, Lightning, Freeze. I want to say those are... Oh, and there's Blasts. Those are, I believe, all the options for elements. And in the middle of the castle, you get a full heal. Then yes, you do. Flanking starts to annihilate him. Oh! And also, you may notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been upgraded. Now that I'm level 6, it's doing more even than it was beforehand. Then, gotta go this way. Eat stretch. So let me talk about what I value in a character in this game. Because it's actually not stats. What I believe is most important is a variety of things. First off, the weapon quality. Mainly because certain attributes you can get from Valor are far, far, far more important. And not getting them, because certain weapon types don't get certain attributes, and not getting them will ruin a character by default. We have not seen this though. Second is how much do you move during your red charge attacks? Because some people say entirely still. You can see that I'm using these to move around a lot. Turning around so that I can deal with. And I can catch these guys after. Some characters are very slow in that sense. And then there's just general attack speed. If your attacks come out quickly, very little startup, then I believe you're a better character. Damage stats don't really matter. That's why I think Lu Bu is actually, I wouldn't even consider him top 3 in this game. Even though he has by far the best stats, his attack speed just isn't up to snuff. So he gets bullied very easily when he shouldn't be. Cao Cao's actually I believe Cao Cao is the best character because not only does he have the movement, but his charge attacks are stupidly fast. So you barely ever get a chance to get bullied, and if anything, are the ones stun locking and bullying your opponents. Watch out, General. Hopeless narcissists. He's also a hopeless narcissist. Yep. I don't think that's spelled correctly, by the way. And see, it's not reliable to say that you catch the arrows, but sometimes you can. Yeah. And there was a tech. You saw that tech there. Sometimes you just have to use the assault option a lot. Tech again. The good dying. Anyways, when count. For example, I think Zhou has a pretty weak assault. The charging attack, the one where you just press A, this one, he has a pretty below average one. And I think that one matters a significant amount as your burst option. That's his big weakness, I'd say. That, and also his reach being so far away in the ability list. Come on, dead! Yeah. Also, Chain isn't the greatest ever, but Reach the circle of spin. It's so good and it's so far away. So it gets hit pretty hard by that aspect. Anyways. I just realized I'm gonna go suffer through. Let me check some drain. No. Anyways, yeah. Wanted to check something, but no. Not yet. Of course. Where are you? Okay. And level up, right on time. And plus 25 out of absolutely nowhere. That's what happens when you switch weapons. Now I'm gonna quick save, just in case. And I'm gonna switch my weapon right back. And probably switch it to this. No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna go to a different weapon type for the one alternate. Anyways. Morale 10. Lol. Anyways, Valor can sometimes be a bad thing and it ruins your combo, but only if you're trying to do one of the post-death combos for ability leveling. Otherwise, it's great. Nope. Perfect. Okay. Sometimes withdrawn with each card battle. Jandong and balance. Let me check something. That is not what I meant to have happen, but sure. Sorry, Garrett. I don't know what that's on, but I'll see you after. I'm gonna do one more, I think. Deku is Sayaka or something. Should be fine. Maybe I'll do Chibi after, but probably not. Anyways. And Sanjian laid the foundation for Kinobu. When you escaped earlier, increasingly aggressive, in the North Cao Master Invasion Force, Sanjian decided to eliminate things first when it won two fronts. I want you to understand, Sun Jian, which would also mean Sun Si, is alive to fight Hangzhou here in this site. Figure out how messed up the timeline is from that. So you, Sun Sheng, Sun Jian, and Peng Zhu is alive right now. Oh. Anyways. So much lag every time I go in here. Let's see, what do I get? Firmness. Okay. Firmness is pretty important. It's one of the best, but it's not the best. But I think it's good enough for me to want to take. What Firmness does, it grants you super armor, basically. A small amount of super armor. Whenever you just have a chance not to get knocked back by hits. Not to flinch. You just have a random chance not to get flinched. All bosses always have some sort of amount of firmness, but now you get at least a bit of firmness. So I think that's important. Oh yeah, I can do this also. Oh wait, I can just... Oh. I get three of this right now. Gonna be level 6. Okay, he gets much better as things go on. And now I have some amount of firmness, so I might just not flinch. Which is much more broken than it sounds. And you saw, right there, that hit would not have gone through. Be right back. I have a bug squish that I just wanted. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully none of that was heard. I think I turned off the mic for that, but yeah. Anyways, there's a few options. I'm gonna do things the intended way. Because you don't have to do things the intended way. But this is what's generally intended of you. So, stay. And I'm just gonna move forward and try to get the here are the three kingdoms. Three kingdoms that do not exist yet. Actually, wait, no, I think they do. No, I don't think they do exist. I think that's the only one that doesn't. And Gunmin! Finish up those. Compton, increasing for credit. Anyways. You can just not fight Genmin and just never recruit him, just move on. Well, I'm not gonna do that. That sounds stupid. Well, it's not stupid, but I want to do things right. Let's hurry to our main camp. Keep going to powder on the enemy ships. Anyway, Gunning is one of the few officers who will just show up right away. He does not wait until the end or show up in the middle. I'm just gonna go to. Berman's coming to rescue once again. And Gunning will always join you, thankfully. Can't believe Sun climbed that mighty. Luck had left me, go ahead and finish me off. Go get come along, yes, burns. Fight side by side. Also, Yin Yin sits in streaming, so I'll join her after. That means defected to Wu on the Infiltrator. Now go back and support the camp. This is the shortest mission by far, but it's still a mission, and yeah, I'm just gonna go join the mission TM. Been long. Anyways. Words are difficult, by the way. They're all burning. And of course, no sprite change, because it's the GBA. Anyways. Dang, who now? Okay, nice, new level up. Oh, okay, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be leveling up that much, so I think it tried to give balance or something like that. I don't know, but oh well. I'm gonna getting a new weapon, and hopefully I'll be getting a new weapon in the new in the third weapon group anyways. I don't. I know I say it a lot. I know I say a lot about how much I put in this game. I don't think it'd be an exaggeration for me to say this is in my top 3, if not top 2, most played games of all time. And the other 2 games are Pokemon. Which, well, it's Pokemon. Of course I want. Of course I'm obsessed with it. In fact, I'd say Pokemon games round out the entire rest of my top 5. Like this. I just must. Nope. Just use Mizzou whenever you think you're about to get hit, about to get as a building job. There's no choice but to retreat. Okay. Nice. And Sun Tzu's alive also. Both Sun Tzu and Sun Jian are alive when they very much should not be here. And Sun Quan never shows up. I don't think Sun Quan shows up at all, actually. Maybe at the very end. That is as fast as you can physically go to the actual set the ship on fire spread. They have selected main camp as an option to choose. Headquarters of Army. Most battles are lost for the Anyways. And got names here. And I'd ask if you plan on streaming today, Fane, but you're the only one here, so like me waiting you kind of wouldn't really help much. So I can still try and convince Yen to raid you at the end, as I always try to. Do what it's meaning. I don't know, I'm kind of just speaking randomly, admittedly. This isn't hard. I have it on hard difficulty, and it's just not difficult. At least I think I have it on hard difficulty. I'll double check at the end, but I'm pretty sure I have it on hard difficulty. Alrighty. Sometimes, firmness can be a downside because it can trick you into things. Like, it trick you into thinking you're not getting hit as often as you are, and leveling down more often instead of less. Which is why, firmness is not infallible. It is. Yeah, that's understandable. Trash happened to succeed, etc., etc. I just barely missed triumph. And got a level up right at the end, too. Sure. Defense plus 50. Loyalty is the source of the Sun Clan's strength. Let's take it draw. Etc. I'll just sword. Those battle looks. Anyways, let's see what the armory has in store for us. So, besides lag, numbness. Numbness is the best that in the game. Numbness is everything. A weapon instantly becomes top tier just by having this as an option. No matter what. What it does is it's not only stops your own, it not only helps gives you less ending lag on your attacks, but also you get stunned less. So, for example, a sword's 3-hit combo. If you were to be hit by a spearman's 3-hit combo, the attacks are slow enough that you can get a block in before the 3rd hit. Not so with... Oh, words. Keeps. Not so with the swordsman. Swordsman's attacks are too fast, and so are all boss attacks. Almost all boss attacks. Numbness changes this, so that now you actually can get out the block in time, and now the amount of times you're going to get hit by getting an ability drop plummets. It is broken and by far the best thing you could be doing in any game. However, that is for another time. Anyways, I'm going to check one last thing. I was never on hard mode. Please be better now? Okay. Okay. I thought it might have been on hard mode because the bosses didn't seem to be doing as much. Okay, so I messed up majorly. That was much easier than it could have been because I always play on hard mode. Oh well. I'll show you what it's like another time. I'll show you what it's like next time, actually. Maybe I'll play maybe I'll play as Shu for a bit. Show what it's like. Who knows? Anyways. That's gonna be it for me. Let's go raid someone. Very fun. Wait, Ferrybot does that? I'm gonna go yell. I'm gonna yell at it. Try and see if I can change that to make it not do that anymore. Anyways, so yeah, have a good night. We'll see you all later.